Hello everybody, Phenomenal Sir here, back with another episode of The First 15, the series where I play the first 15 minutes of new or underexposed indie games, and then share my thoughts and feelings about them. Now, today up, we have The Skeleton King by Sherwin KC. Word has come of a great threat in a distant land. Blood and bones tarnish the once lush green landscape. A lowly wanderer searches the forest dark for the unholy truth. He must gather orbs and find the keys to purge the land of evil and end the Skeleton King. Mouse and keyboard and controller supported. There is a known issue that some menu tabs are not selectable on the controller. Now, the game was published 9 days ago, updated 8 days ago, and as you can see, looks like there was a little work put into the title screen. Got a nice little effect, nice little 2D, 3D crossover, 2.5D, I guess you'd call it, background. But there's another reason that I specifically chose this game, and not only did I specifically choose this game, but I specifically marked this game, because when I first found this game on itch.io, they had put up the page, but the game was not yet available. And when we start, you may quickly realize why I chose this game. If you don't, that's okay, because I'm going to tell you when we begin. But, as always, I forgot to pull up my timer before we started, but I now have 15 minutes on the clock, and our new game, To Stop the Skeleton King, starts now. Inside each of us, there is the seed of both good and evil. It's a constant struggle as to which one will win, and one cannot exist without the other. E. Bourdon. Oh, okay. It was a load screen. Or I broke it. Oh, nope, there it goes. Ooh, prologue. So, jump is jump. Look at me smashing away. There we go. Left stick to move. Boom. Nice. Look at that. That's crisp movement. It's a nice jump. I love the little fire effect. It's got like a pixelated look, but then in the background it's got like other little stuff. That's very cool. So, I will tell you, the reason I picked this game, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to make you watch the whole thing, and then I'll tell you. Press Y to interact. West, capital city, 1,099 miles. East, St. Hopeful, 4 miles. I like it. I like the music. I like the look of it. It's simultaneously very simplistic and also, you know, pretty. I can't use this. I can't use this. Shasha. Shasha. Oh. So, it looks like there are times when I can attack, times when I can't. It may be that there's a stamina bar I'm not aware of yet. I think there's probably an invisible stamina bar, so I can't just spam stuff. I think my character is giving off light. St. Hopeful. St. Hopeful Village. Welcome. Hey, buddy. Now, I will say I don't know how I feel about the protagonist and the other characters being done in different art styles. That's a little jarring, but he's crying, but I can't talk to him. Ha! It's the end of days, and they send a boy. Are you the one to save us all? Let me see if it'll let me talk to him again. Maybe I wasn't standing in the right spot. Yeah, there we go. The horror. They came out of nowhere. Such evil. I have stared death in the face. Hey, buddy. So there's a very small sweet spot, I think, that you have to stand in. It's not letting me talk to him. Hey. We are the last. If only the dead could speak. Beware, traveler. Only death lies ahead. So if I'm... Okay, there must just be a very, very tiny window of space that you have to be standing in to talk to them. Maybe you have to be standing directly under the arrow or something. I'm not sure. That's a little... But, you know, it's not game breaking. It's just a little aggravating. Upgrades now available. Start or escape. Ooh, I have a holy crap. So I think this is the part where they were saying you can't do stuff just yet. Dash, cooldown, attack rate, attack range. Yeah, so there is a stamina cost. Oh. Stamina charge, attack damage, and double jump. Boom, baby. Okay, so the red looks like... The red is my stamina. Yeah. Oh. I like the way the monster looks. That's pretty cool. Again, it doesn't look like it matches the other assets, but that's a really cool looking monster. That's like some classic SNES stuff. I wouldn't be surprised to... Yeah, the monster... The assets definitely are all taken from different things because this one looks nothing like the other one. That's okay. Oh, my mouse is... Oh, I'm almost dead. No, no! Ooh. Watch, I'm gonna land right on an enemy. Respawn at checkpoint upon death. A treasure chest. LB plus RB is my super. Oh, and I got a skill point. There we go. Oh yeah, that's definitely noticeably quicker. Nice. Gotcha. I feel pretty super. Oh, that was definitely pretty super. It's taking my orbs away with it, though. Ooh! He almost baited me in. So I'll just... Okay, yeah. Blah! Just take them all out. What's this? Okay, keys clear the path ahead. Nice. I love that fireball thing. That's so ridiculously over the top. I have no mere boy. The floating isles. Oh. So just touching him did a little bit of damage. Oh. Boom, baby. Oh no, was that a fall? Okay. There we go. Had to find the sweet spot for that. Give me them back. Alrighty, so what should I update next? But I'm gonna do attack damage again. I'm just gonna keep on schwiggity schwootying. Okay, so those guys aren't too tough. Do these just keep spawning? Because if they just keep spawning, we're gonna be leveling up. So say we're gonna be maxing out our attack damage before we go any further. Noise. No, don't. Level ups are coming faster now. That's enough to kill them in one hit now. Nice. I'd say that movement speed is a little jarring. You know, you could get the same message across without giving me whiplash, but not too bad. Alrighty. Got 6 lives now. Nice. Wow, don't even try to flex on me, brother. Got a little too close. Maybe I need to upgrade my my range, huh? For those guys that have that little damage aura around them like that one. Wah. Land of the Dead. Oh, that platform almost got me for real. That I almost just like bonked straight down into the enemy. Just want to see if there's something up here. Oh, another skill point. Okay, so that's the door, so I can go down and over to the side. Was there another skeleton down here before? I think there was. No! I will say I don't like how when you open the chests, the orbs all like explode away from you. That seems a little unusual. I said I was gonna do attack range next, but I'm a damage boy. Nice. Oh, he still takes 2 hits. Damn. Got it. So the number of orbs that you need between each level seems a little inconsistent. I don't know if it's like based on your kills or what exactly it's based on. Okay. Bye. Another one? Yeah, it seemed... I just got 3 skill points in very short order, and I don't know if it's because of... I'm starting to wonder if it's not based on kills and not... or Or maybe it's just random. It's like when you grab every time you get a skill point, maybe there's just a chance you'll level up. I don't know. So it seems like the enemies have respawned now that the door is open, which is cool because that just gives me more opportunities to get kills. If you can hear rustling behind me, it's because the kittens that I'm currently fostering, or that we're currently fostering, are doing their evening runabout while I'm recording. So as long as they're being fairly quiet, I'm not going to be too upset with them. But you may hear some random movement behind me, but that's okay. 2 of them have homes, or have a home soon. So we've just got 2 left. Aw, I used up too much stamina fooling around. Oh, I didn't even see him there. I got distracted. Got distracted talking about cats. Cats are the devil, confirmed. Just finish it up right. Alrighty, so thank you. Can I go back to the menu? I don't know if I can go back to the menu from here. Give me 1 second. Let me. I'll just start the game over, just so I can get back to the title screen while we're talking. So that was good. There was some weirdness with it. There were a couple little glitches and things. But overall, good game developer. Good job, Sherwin KC. So, I'm glad I picked this one out, and I'm glad I waited on it. So, before I get into the actual game, I'll tell you what caught my eye about this. People who have watched my oldest videos may remember a review video that I did for a game called Lost, and it made me very unhappy. It was the first, I guess you'd say, bad game review that I ever gave. And when I was flipping through the games and I saw this one, I said, that main character is the main character from Lost. And for one wild second, I was like, I thought that guy did not re-release the same game with a different name. But apparently he didn't. And I am glad that I recognized that, because this game was a lot of fun. It had some good little platformy bits. I liked the art style to it. I like the way this looks. Honestly, the music was really good with, it fit the different areas. Each area had its own identity without feeling too repetitive. I think the music changed each time. I'd have to go back and check now because I'm not sure. Oh, so I had actually made it pretty far into the game. I was pretty close to the end. Cool. So it's not a super long game unless there's more stuff after that, but that's okay. In terms of issues that I saw, the beginning part, not having the stamina bar in the first level, it was a little confusing to me because I was like, again, because of bad experiences with that previous game, I was like, oh god, the controls are inconsistent. Sometimes I can attack and sometimes I can't. But, I was patient, I waited, and it turned out that there's just a stamina bar that it wasn't showing in the prologue page state because I was still learning how to run and jump and stuff. The controls, they felt a little sluggish, but nothing game breaking. I like being able to level up your character. I like that apparently the game excuse me, the game doesn't seem super long, which means that you probably can't max out all of the statistics on the character, which means that you're free to actually build the character based on stuff you like, and there's probably different ways to beat the game. Obviously, the enemies were not super varied. You had but you had a few different enemies. You had crows, you had those little bug things, you had those blob things that I didn't even know could do anything until I got distracted in the last stage, and then one of them. And then you had the big skeletons dragging the sword. And I would say the only thing that really looked a little weird was the bugs, the bug snail things kind of didn't match any of the other enemies. It seemed like they were taken from pre-generated assets, or from different pre-generated assets from the rest of the characters and the enemies and things. And for that, I would say, just for consistency's sake, lose the bugs. Put something else in there that that crawls or goops or whatever, or just have more slimes or more crows or something else to kind of give you a more consistent feel for the enemies. So then all the enemies are done in the same art style. Also, as I commented, the protagonist looked very pixelated, and everything else looked almost like hand-drawn or like it was done in MS Paint. So again, the protagonist didn't really mesh well with the world around him. The art style wasn't the same for him as everything else. But again, it felt, it didn't break the game. It wasn't upsetting. It was just something where it seemed like there were assets being pulled from several different sources, from at least 3 different sources here. Which is okay, because you seem to know how to use them all without too much difficulty. I love that you had controller and keyboard compatibility. I did say during the game, and I will reiterate, that the talking to the people was a little... I mean, you only had to talk to those 3, right? And then I'm guessing there's no more dialogue for the rest of the game. But it was a little weird, because it seemed like you had to run past them and then come back and face left, and there was a very tiny sweet spot that you had to actually be standing in to be able to talk to them, and there was nothing that popped up to tell me, hey, you can press Y to interact with this person now. So I kind of had to just decide, run back and forth a little bit at a time and decide how much I wanted to hear what they had to say, how much would it actually add to the game. But overall, it's a good effort. I would say that if the developer continues to work on games, if he or she or they continue to work on this game, or if they make another game like this, I look for the next offering from them in this vein to be a lot better, because this feels like somebody who's fairly new to game development, or at least, they haven't released a lot of stuff, and they're still kind of testing the waters. Now, I could be wrong, and you could have 15 games out, and if so, I'm sorry. But that's how it feels to me. It feels like this is the game the developer's going to make before they make the really good game. And you can see the potential of the developer. You can see them kind of fleshing out their ideas of what they want to do, of how they want to do it, kind of learning the engine, so to speak, and really starting to flesh some stuff out that I think could be really cool. If this was considered to be an alpha, or a beta, an early stage beta, late stage alpha, something like that, then I would say this game, when it's fully developed, is going to be really, really good. It's going to be a phenomenal game. The fact that I think it just reads as released. No, it isn't. It is still in development. Okay, then I'll shut up. I will change what I was going to say then. The game is still in development, and I am going to definitely follow this title, because if they continue to work on this, I have a feeling that this will turn out to be a really good game. Keep working at it. I could see, depending on how much time they spend per week on this, it could be 6 months from now, it could be a year from now. I could see this being a really good, cohesive action platformer that you could probably get some money for. You could probably say, hey, I'll charge you $5 for this game, maybe $10, depending on how much work you're going to put into it. But there's definitely the potential there. But I'm not going to class this as a game with potential, like I said, because even though it obviously has potential to go to that next level, it was already fun. It was already a good game, and that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a good game. You shush. You shush. I'm doing a game review. Shush. Shush, child. So, to the developer, to Sherwin KC, I would say thank you for your work so far. I would say keep up the good work. And to everyone out there, I would say this is a great example of why you should not judge a book by its cover, and you should not look at a game and judge it based on the pre-generated or shared assets that it has in common with other games you've played in the past. Because I honestly was like, I was half expecting it to not be good, just because of that little goober with the red scarf being the same as the one from the other game. But the other half of me was going, man, I hope this game is really freaking good so that I can make a point about it. And like I said, it's not phenomenal yet, but I think it has the potential to get there. So without further ado, I'm not going to go on any more about it. I'm just going to say thank you, developer, once again for all your hard work, and thank you, everyone out there, for watching. Be sure to check out all of my other First 15 videos, as well as all the other videos here on my YouTube. And if you finish all of those and you haven't had enough of me yet, be sure to hop on over to my Twitch so that you can watch me as I live stream some longer form stuff, of various lengths and styles. And who knows, in the future, I may even do a full stream of the Skeleton King when it's a finished product. So, yeah, got nothing else to say, but great job. Thank you, everybody, one more time for watching, and until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there. Later.